Bug doze, the dozer, the dozer, the dozer, the dozer 9 billion. Cha! Welcome back to another episode of Digimazter Plays V for Vanilla. That's right, we are back on the V for Vanilla server for another action-packed day. I shall be blah 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 blah. I'm messing up my own intro nowadays. Sheesh. It's been a little bit. I missed last week's episode. I'm sorry. I have a story to tell about my life. So, if you don't care, I don't care. Listen to it! Nom nom nom. I don't need to eat, but I'll wave some chicken at you. It's the Dodoz's Family Fried Chicken. Best chicken on the V for V server. If you don't like it, tough it. Come down and give us your stuff. We give you chicken. Eat it even if you don't like it. It's been marinated in its own juices and mixed with some sewer rats and other things for a whole week before we serve it. It's good. Nom 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 nom. Alright, yeah. I was coming in here and I saw some stuff. One, there's a weird, just random mushroom. I like it, but it's just, bloop, mushroom. I was coming here and I saw a couple signs, so I stopped. And we're gonna play Let's Find the Signs while telling a story. So, let's first see. We got Floating Sign of Magic. Dragons! Anything in here? No, okay. Okay, bye, magic sign. Oh, let's see what this one is. Place of dragons. Watch out, you. Watch out, be warned. Or we. Okay. Oh, whatever. Okay, I get it. I was like, we. What's this sign? Dragon roof. That's not a dragon roof. Tricky built that. Anything in here? In our unfinished, really weird looking building that I'm having probably want to take it down? Nope. What's this sign say? Dragon Village noises. Yes. Dragon torch. That's my dragon torch. Don't you dare touch it. Dragon cane. Dragon frick. What the heck is going on? There's a sign. Is this a blank sign? Nope, not blank. Dragon wall. P.S. Stole the wood for the sign. The doctor. Ah, Phil! Ah! Dragon tree. That's definitely a dragon tree. I've seen some trees before. Definitely a dragon tree. Dragon. More dragon signs. Danger and what not ahead. Drago. In Dragon Gate. Oh god, they're in here too. Dragon Furnace. Dang it, minecart's downstairs. Okay, we saw that one. Does this say anything different? No, okay. Because we can. Dragon lives here. Stop. And go home. Dragon in ahead. No, Dragon wasn't home. I need to clean up the pumpkins, by the way. I can do that. Boop. Dragon bench. Yep, that's a dragon bench. Ugh. Get rid of that one and get rid of that one. Alright. Cool, let's get rid of these. I didn't say anything about free candy. Oh, great. Dragon dogs everywhere. Yes, and this one is still so stupid. I need to get a potion and save him. I hope that didn't have a sign on it. That was something. That's still these things. Why is this... I haven't been here in a long time. Like, this looks weird. Dun, 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 dun. I don't see any signs. Dun, dun, dun. Do you not make it this far up? Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping there'd be cool signs in here. The doctor disappointed me. Nope, no signs up here at the actual base. Besides mine. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can sleep because there's people on the server. Let's see if I can sleep here. Look at that guy. I can't. Cool. Sleeping. So basically I have a story to tell. The reason I didn't have a video. As of late, life has been like poopy all around. Just poop after poop after poop. It's been taking giant poops. Got him. Let's just go down here. Let's see if we can find more signs while we talk. Let's head this way maybe? So what's been going on is my... Oh, I see a sign. My, probably despawned. I would go in, but there was a creeper nearby. I don't want that attack to happen. My car was having issues. For those of you who don't know, I drive a Mazda RX-7, second gen 1987, for those of you who care. I love that car. It despawned. Let's use jack-o'-lanterns to get out. It's my baby. Well, it had issues. We did a rebuild on it not too long ago. Need to finish this thing too with Oda. About a year ago, we did a whole complete engine rebuild, and we kind of did it a little quick, but we got it done and it was running just fine. So one day I was driving to work, and all of a sudden, it started feeling like I was in an earthquake. Like the whole car tried to rattle itself to death, and that scared the poop out of me all over the place. Luckily, I wasn't on the highway. It was as I was coming to a stop, it just started rattling. Well, what happened? Well, what we thought happened is the flywheel was coming loose. We thought we didn't bolt it down tight enough, and then it separated a little bit, and the engine was trying to separate itself from the transmission. But basically, what did happen? Okay, those are all mine. What did happen was the front pulley bolt came loose. And it's a rotary motor, so it's a lot different from a piston. So if anything I say you don't understand, you know piston-driven engines, that's why. The front pulley bolt is connected to what's called an eccentric shaft. It's what the rotors spin on and create combustion for the car. Well, it's shoved forward, and it has a safety pin for the or a lock pin for the counterweight, and the counterweight just went free-flowing and allowed it to do whatever it wants. Well, an engine that runs on centrifugal force and doesn't do well when it's not properly balanced. So it started just like... Yeah, that's what my vision looked like when it was happening. It started rattling itself to absolute death. Let's go to spawn and mess with Doza. I know he's there. I don't have anything planned, by the way. I'm just going to walk and talk for a little bit, because it's hectic right now. So that happened. So I had the car, my friend has a trailer and everything. We picked up the car on his trailer, and we towed it back. And luckily I have like the best mechanic in the world as a best friend. So he worked on it for a whole entire week, day in, day out, whole entire week while I worked from home. Luckily I'm able to work from home. And he got it running for me again. Brand new water pump. We actually ended up removing the whole entire transmission thing. It was the flywheel. We removed the whole engine to work on that. Had new water pump, custom made oil lines, new conversions done to it to make it run better, cleaned the undercarriage so it didn't look as dirty. You know, just did a lot of maintenance stuff along with fixing the issue. Well, we got it back together after about $500 worth of work put into it. Parts and crud. Work actually didn't have to pay for labor, so that was lucky. He said he was building a coal mine. Where would a coal mine be? So after that, I drove it to work. Perfect. Ran pretty good, pretty good. Drove the next day. Just fine. Started up fine, drove to work just fine, and all that stuff. So I was on cloud 9. I was perfectly happy with all that. I doubt he's gonna be in here. Okay. So on the way home the second night, I've only been driving it for a day and a half so far. On the way home the second night, I was on the highway doing about 70, 75. Speed limit 65. I don't care. And all of a sudden, the engine bogged. Just brrr. And I looked down, and the car, I saw I had 0 oil pressure, and the car shut off. It's just done. It was done. And on a normal piston engine, if you run out of oil, it's pretty much dead. I mean, you could get really lucky, put it that way, to bring it back to life. But most likely it's completely done, and you're never going to see it again without some major repairs. Ooh, I want to see what that is. But with a rotary, it's just a table. With a rotary, it's not as big. It's a big deal, but it's not as death-causing. But still, I wanted to know what happened. So I was dead in the water that night. I had to have my friend come get me. I had it towed the next day. I didn't want to touch it. I was just so fed up with it. I was just done. What's this? Oh. Police department. So yeah, I was just done. I didn't want to touch it. I was like, you know what? Oh, she's closed again. I wanted to buy something. I wanted to give you things for stuff, but you are closed like normal, like always. Digi. Upset dragon. Alright. Ooh, what's this? I bet it looks like iLad. Oh, there's another exit. So, yeah, it was died. I didn't want to mess with it, so I didn't at all. A couple days went by, well, today, actually. Time went till today, so it's been out for 3 days or so. And my friend John showed back up, and he's like, I just want to see what it sounds like when it cranks and all this stuff. So we went outside, and we were messing with it. He's like, I think I can get it running again, possibly, but just putting more oil in it. We'll see. It's a long shot, but maybe it'll work. It's a rotary, who knows? Maybe it's just partially seized, maybe we can lubricate it back up and it'll run good. Probably won't run forever, and it probably took off half the life of the brand new engine and rebuild. But, whatever, let's see what it can do. Let's just, if it's damaged, we're, not hurting anything anymore, really. We're just going to have to fix more parts. It's no big difference. Where are you, Doza? So I was like, okay, why not? So we were looking for what expelled the oil. We checked all the oil lines. We were like, no, everything's tight. None of the banjo bolts came out. Everything was fine. Turns out, my buddy, when he tightened up the oil pan bolt, didn't tighten it up well enough. So it popped out. And what's the fastest way of expelling engine oil out of your car? Not having the oil pan bolt in. So yeah, in 2.5 seconds, the oil went from full to empty all over the highway. Oh, this looks like a coal mine. I'm spoiling things. Dang it, I wanted him to be here. What the? Ooh. Things. Diamond ore? I don't have my hat on. Put that hat on. Put that sexy hat on. So, yeah, that caused an issue. So we went and got a new oil pan, or an oil bolt. It was like a 6 millimeter bolt or some shoot like that. I don't know. I didn't look at it. I'm good. I'm all right with cars, but I didn't even look at it. I was like, dude, I still don't care right now. I love my car, but it's just, I'm overdone with life stuff right now. So he went and got oil and put the oil bolt back in. And tried to start it up and it wouldn't start. Battery was dead. It's been sitting for like 3 or 4 days. So, minigames area. He got that up. I mean, he got that all done and he started charging the battery or whatnot. And he actually got it started. And lubed up the car, ran fine, went and drove it, tweaked some things. My car runs again. It's probably not safe to drive as far as it takes me to get to work. So I'm still probably going to be working from home for a while until I can either we trust it or I have to buy a new car. So that's sad, but yeah, a lot of things have been happening lately and it's been poopy. On top of that, we do have the Starmada server up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you walk away in shame. I can't type. But, yeah, so my car runs. We got the Starmada server, the new StarMade server is up and running. That's been giving me some hectic trouble. But we got a new... We started with a really bad server host. I want to talk about them. They were crud. You know what? I'm going to swear on my channel. They were fucking bullshit crapheads. They were horrible. At one point, they even told me it was my fault that the server was running bad. Oh, you didn't see my flip. You didn't see my jump. And I was like, no, because we couldn't land on planets. And I was like, no, it's not my issue. It's definitely your issue. So I just switched services and was like, give me a refund. And they were like, well, it's going to happen no matter where you go. And it doesn't happen. We're fine. The server's perfectly fine. It did have a little bit of lag issues, but it was because they said we were on a bad, like an older machine. So they switched us to a new machine, and that's having a little bit of issues because they didn't do the install right. But it's getting there. It's getting there. But once it's ironed out, it will be perfect. So that I've been working on that all week. I gotta start working really heavily on the new mod pack for the modded server. Lots of things. I don't have much time to do stuff, but I'm here and I'm trying. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of update into Digi and bug the dozer 9 billion. Cha! So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you understand what's going on and why content's a little lacking on here. But things are going to roll again. Don't worry. Things will be in high gear again. I'm a Digimaster. I don't give up. I just conquer and destroy. I don't accept weakness. Thank you, Lightning, for making my point more powerful. Alright, guys, this is Digimaster. I'm going to bug the dozer some more. I hope you enjoyed. I love your faces. Goodbye. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.